undreamt stirs from ageless sleep, a pulse beneath the woven seam, a hunger born of a broken dream. Its form uncoils from splintered thought, reality begins to rot. 1,000 whispers twist and crawl as shadows drip along the wall. Eyes like wounds that never close, the rift begins to decompose. Claws that tear the sky and sun around the wall. We've just begun. Dream rifts end, the rift ignites. Steel and spell against the blight. In the heart of fractured skies, we stand unbowed where terror lies. Split the sky with endless flame. None shall wake who speak your name. The veil gives way, the world divides. Two broken realms now intertwined. From every crack its spawn arrive. Malformed echoes of its mind, they surge in waves relentless fast. Their fading forms explode at last. Each death a spark, each fall a key to break the prison, keeping free. The ground itself begins to shift, a fragile cage around the rift. The rock takes us down so low, pick them off, ducks in a row. Dream rifts end, the rift ignites. Steel and spell against the blight. In the heart of fractured skies, we stand unbowed where terror lies. Split the sky with endless flame. None shall wake who speak your name. Now pressure builds, the rhythm breaks, the beast adapts, the battlefield shakes, the tempo quickens into fear. Its true design becomes more clear. It lashes out with dreamborn might, distorting space with bending light, unleashing pulses through the mind, leaving corpses far behind. The Adborn storm returns once more. Their death's no longer just a score, but fuel for what the rift has sent, but stronger now, with cruel intent. Dream rift ends, the rift ignites. Steel and spell against the blight. In the heart of fractured skies, we stand unbowed where terror lies. Split the sky with endless flame. None shall wake who speak your name. The final veil is torn apart, the core exposed, the writhing heart. No separation left to hide, where all the nightmares are combined. No refuge now, no safe retreat. Each strike must land, each move complete. This is it, it's time to end. No mercy left that we can lend. Its form ascends beyond control, a screaming, shifting, fractured whole, a god of something never dreamed, where every horror starts to form. The horror and shadow, calm before the storm. 3 marks on the ground, like a game we used to know. But here the board is bleeding and the void begins to grow. Ads crawl from nothing, whispering his claim. Abyssal hands reach out, etching out his game. Interrupt the silence, cut them where they stand. But one will always slip through your trembling hand. You side to side, staying close, don't drift away. Your pulse will end the fight in gray. Dodge the ring, it's closing fast. Don't get caught, this won't last. Soak the slam, hold the line. One more stack and you will die. Kite them in now, blow the wall. Chain the burst or watch us fall. Pulling, coming, don't you slip. Stay on edge, don't lose the grip. Godzilla, king of stone. Shatter all or fight alone. Roaring like a world undone. We endure or we are none. 3 explosions break the chain. Dance through beams, survive the pain. Face the monster, stand your ground, or be lost beneath the sound. In the roar, the void remains. Crystal fractures, endless pain. One last step, one final breath. Victory or silent death.
Once a king of shattered light, wrapped in silk to hide the blight. Will broke down and force tame. Now he barely knows his name. Chains of shadow, mind undone. Servant turned to hunted one. In the rift labs, bound in pain. Feeds the dark that floods his veins. Hear the whispers coil and sing. Rise again, forgotten king. Fall into the endless night. every pulse will claim us all. Break them, bleed the creeping haze. Radiation floods the maze. Fail to stop the creeping tide, and the void will swell inside. Closer now, the threshold nears. Count the rhythm of your fears. For the fallen king. Shadows split and wear his face. Copies born of broken space. Every echo screams your end. Fragments lash and then descend. Interrupt the screaming void, or be utterly destroyed. Beneath your skin, no escape from what you're in. Spread the curse, the suffering grows. Where it falls, corruption flows. Pools of torment, scars that stay. Mark the path you cannot stray. Too much power he ignites, unraveling in endless spite. Beams of void carve through the field. Nowhere left to run or shield. Burn him down while time still breathes. Before the cosmos takes its leave, every second death descends. This is where all things must end. Fall into the endless night. Crown a void, devour the light. Shatter hope and break the sky. You were born to watch it die. Call the storm, let nothing stay. All will drift and fray away. Kings and gods alike will sink. All consumed, all on the brink. Hear the final fracturing ring. All hail the fallen king. Torment of the fallen king. And the servants take off the knees by her lies. Not a tyrant, just a slave. Void bitch control is what you get. Knees by her lies. Not a tyrant, just a slave. Void not save. Hear the whisper, feel the call. Void bitch has claimed us all. Split the sky, take to flight. Shadow coils in endless night. Balance breaks and terror grows. Now the final darkness flows. Up and down the twin eclipse. Run now, no escape from this. Void and flame on shattered wings. Feel the end that midnight brings. Bound as one we rise, we fall. Break the line or lose it all. When our fury is unchained, you will burn in twilight flame. No beam tears the stars apart. Chains the weak and splits the heart. Gravity bends, the tether snaps. Cosmos breaks in shadow traps. Gloom descends, it crawls, it spreads. Darkness feeds on all it treads. Step inside, your strength decays. Giant beam sets the tanks ablaze. Hold the line, don't drift away. Break the bonds or you will stay. Every step could seal your doom. Dragged into the endless glow. Up and down the twin eclipse. Run now, no escape from this. Void and flame on shattered wings. Feel the end that midnight brings. Bound as one we rise, we fall. Break the line or lose it all. When our fury is unchained, you will burn in twilight flame. Light breaks through the dying sky. Golden shields against the tide. Stand within or be erased. Judgment comes in searing waves. But even light begins to fade. A shadow marks the price you've paid. Energy surges, hear the cry. Both ascend to blackened sky. Fire rains in endless streams. World undone in midnight screams. Two as one, no more divide. Nowhere left for you to hide. Balance lost, your fate is sealed. All must break, or all must yield. Up and down the twin eclipse. Run now, no escape from this. Void and flame on shattered wings. Feel the end that midnight brings. We are one, no force remains. Break our bonds or feed the flames. When the last light finally dies, you must fall for darkness to rise. Darkness to rise. Take flight, brother. Let them suffer. Two hearts once pure, now torn apart. One endless void. One dying spark.
distorted form. Holy fire becomes the storm. Bellamy calls, her voice like steel. Bow to the light or learn to kneel. Send whispers peace that shackles will, while life's blood hungers, judge and kill. Energy rising, no escape. The righteous now reshape their fate. At 100 hear the cry. 3 ascended, sanctified. Blinded by the light we serve. Mercy lost in what they deserve. Auras burning, faith turn blade. Judgment falls, a holy crusade. Stand together or be undone. Execution comes for everyone. Split the pain or all will fall. The light demands it all. Flames erupt beneath his feet. Consecrated ground of heat. Hear the verdict, hammer flies. Spiral death across the skies. Marked for death, the sentence cast. Seconds tick, you won't outlast. Stand as one or be erased. Divine judgment can't be faced. Blinded by the light we serve. Mercy lost in what they deserve. Auras burning, faith turn blade. Judgment falls, a holy crusade. Stand together or be undone. Execution comes for everyone. Split the pain or all will void where the silence screams, shadows bend and fracture broken dreams, marked by stars that fall like rain. One wrong step, you're lost to pain. Arrows fly from distant light, through the dark we hold the line. Stand your ground, don't break, don't run. The cosmos tests what we've become. Feel the pool of emptiness below, but we won't fade. We won't fade. We won't let go. We rise against the endless night, through shattered stars and fading light. Bound by fate, we stand as one before the crown of the cosmos. Through the void, through the flame, call her out, we speak her name, till the final breath is drawn. We fight, we carry on. Strike them down with silver fire, feed the storm, ascend higher. Marked in light, the arrow flies, cleansing truth through all the lies. Take the hit and pass the pain, or fall and rise no more again. Feel the pulse, the barrier break. Every step, a risk we take. We rise against the endless night, through shattered stars and fading light. Bound by fate, we stand as one before the crown of the cosmos. Through the void, through the flame, call her out, we speak her name, till the final breath is drawn. We fight, we carry on. Divide the ground, the world splits wide. Nowhere left for us to hide. Shifting space beneath our feet. This is where the end will meet. Tethered souls don't break the chain. One by one we bear the pain. Hold the line, don't let it snap, or fade into the endless black. Throw your faith into the fray. From the void we claim our throne. In the dark
become one. Heaven raised within the sacred flame, guarding ancient fires forever, bound to duty, bound by name.
Now the dark has stained the sunlight, blackened gold upon his wings. Still he rises through the ruins.
Still the sky above him sings. Every feather burns with power. Every cry becomes a storm. Quills twist with endless shadow as the ancient wrath is born.
Choose the light
or choose the night.
All must fight,
or fade from sight. Light and shadow move together, bound within an endless flame.
Every fall becomes a rising,
every loss remains the same.
and the dawn grows dim around us,
while the odds are closing in.
your soul consumed by shadow,
where the light once had been,
and the world holds still in silence
as the
final colors drain,
leaving
only ash and waiting
for what will rise again.
Split in two, you have to choose. Dark and light floods the land, soak together to save a life.
Or be buried where you stand.
Burning marks upon the fearless, pain that healing cannot save. Every spark becomes a warning,
Every step invites the grave.
from the smoke the embers gather, bright and dark they sweep the sky. If the flame is left unbroken,
Then the fallen will not die.
fire in the sky,
Shadow in the soul.
ashes never die.
The flame consumes us all. Light and shadow move together, bound within an endless flame.
Every fall becomes a rising,
Every loss remains the same,
and the dawn grows dim around us.
while the odds are closing in.
Your soul consumed by shadow,
Where the light once had been,
and the world holds still in silence
as the
final colors drain, leaving only ash and waiting for what will
rise again.
ashes drifting through the silence.
Fire fading into dawn.
When the world believes it's over,
The flame continues on.
shattered sky, a final star on Argus dying held the line while angels fled. Silver fire, endless dread, bound in halls of hollow stone, left to face the dark alone. Every prayer became a scar, every silence killed a star. Now the void hums through her veins, black constellations forged in chains. And somewhere past the edge of dawn, the last pure light is almost gone. When midnight falls and heaven breaks, the dark well calls, the cosmos shakes. Hear death's dirge ring through the flame, no sun remains to speak her name. Torchbearers rise against the night, but stars can drown without their light. When midnight falls, when midnight falls, Illyria carried the dying glow, a secret no one else could know. Whispers sleeping beneath her skin, a universe collapsing in. Then the blade behind the grace tore the Naru from its place. Blackened tides consumed the well, and holy skies in silence fell. Now runes ignite in endless star-cold galaxies without a spark. The heavens crack, the choir bends where light and shadow never end. When midnight falls and heaven breaks, the dark well calls, the cosmos shakes. Hear heaven's glaives across the stars, inking light into their scars. Torchbearers stand inside the flame to see the dawn return again. When midnight falls, when midnight falls. I hear her singing through the void, a shattered hymn the light destroyed. Not evil only left behind, the dying god who lost her mind. And every crystal born in dusk still remembers what she was. A lantern drowned beneath the sea, begging all to let her sleep. Dark well rising, worlds colliding, death's door calling, heaven falling. Midnight near us, void will hear us. Last light fading, still we're waiting. When midnight falls, we face the end with broken wings and trembling hands. The dawn well burns beyond our reach, a fragile spark against the breach. And though the void consumes the sky, we rage war and refuse to die. When midnight falls, when midnight falls. Sky holds fight against the void, through shattered realms the brave deployed. From cryptic halls to midnight's gate, they carve their names into this slate. Each fallen pole, each endless white, forged iron hearts and starless nights. Through death-stirred screams and blackened skies, they stood where lesser fire dies. The dark well trembled at their call, torch bearers rising through it all. And when Lura gave her final cry, we all watched the darkness die. When midnight falls and heaven breaks, the dark well calls, the cosmos shakes. When midnight falls, when midnight falls, when midnight falls, when midnight falls.